Hello everyone, welcome to C#.net. Please visit the website if you want the step-by-step explanation of this video as well as the sample source code. Right, today we are going to talk about attach property. In one of our previous demonstration we have seen how the dependency property works. So if you have not seen how the dependency property works, so please go back or just click the link in this description, or the titles that is appearing right now in the YouTube video, and please go back and check what is the dependency property, because that is very important. Understanding the dependency property and understanding the attach property, those things are very trivial. If you want to understand attached property, you need to understand dependency property. If you want to leverage the benefits of attached property, then you need to understand what dependency property lacks, so that you are going to use attached property. So if you are not till now used and gone through the video of dependency property, please click in the link that is appearing right now above, below, wherever, and please go back and have a look on that. Okay. So today we are going to see why we are going to use the attach property. Okay. So in one of our previous demonstration we have seen, we are going to use dependency property when the system defined property has not defined several properties in a particular class. Like in list box doesn't have a property called command. Okay. So for that we had actually created a custom list box control, and then we have created this dependency property here. Then instead of using our default list box, okay, we have not used a default list box. What we have done is we have used a custom list box, and since the custom list box has a property called command, so it is supporting right now the command. But do you understand what's the drawbacks of this solution? Do you understand what exactly are the drawbacks? What can be a problem? See, right now we just have a list box, okay? We don't have the feature called command, so we just went ahead and we have just gone ahead and we have created a custom list box which inherits from list box. Then we added the property called command. We have added the dependency property called command. Next part, let's say we are going to use a combo box. We are going to use a tree. Okay. So how we are going to use that? So we are going to create all of the custom tree, custom combo box. Are we going to do like that? This is not an efficient solution, right? And why you want to create custom control of all those things, and then you have to add the dependency property to that, right? So we don't want to use this custom control anyway. I want a solution. Okay, I'm just going to delete this. I'm just going to comment this away. Okay, I don't want this custom control right now. Okay, I want my list box. I want a way by which I can, my list box should be able to, my list box, when I type inside my list box, I should keep the command. I don't want a custom control for that. So how exactly we are going to do that? So here comes the concept of attach property. Okay. Again, I'm relating, but it would be, I have to relate when I'm talking about attach property. Okay. So what I'm talking about, what is the attach property? Attach property is nothing. In simple words, attach property is nothing but attaching a property to an existing control. Okay, are you getting it? Attach property, attach property is nothing but it is attaching, okay, a property to an existing control. Whereas dependency property means you are creating a custom control here in the switch. Dependency property, custom control, attach property, existing control. So use the solution how you want. Okay. So let's get started right now with our attach property. Okay. So here I have opened the previous example. Right now, this is our custom list box, so I'm just going to comment it out. Since I'm not going to use this custom list box, I'm not going to use anything out of it, I'm just commenting it out. Alright, so we are going to create an attach property which we can directly attach to our existing list box control. That makes sense, right? So let's go ahead and do that. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a class called command providers. Okay. So see, I've just created a class. It's not a custom tool. If you see in the above sample code, you can see actually it is executing from this box. But right now we are not doing anything here. Alright. So let's go ahead and create first a attach property. So the syntax for attach property is almost same as the dependency properties, public static, read only. Yes, it's a dependency property. It's the type is dependency property. We will see what's the difference in a minute. So again, the nomenclature come into the system. Whenever we are creating a dependency property or attach property, okay. So the name is like this. The name of the property, okay, appended by this property, okay, equal to dependency property dot register attached. Okay, can you see here? When we see talk about dependency property, it's dependency property dot register. But when we are talking about attached property, here's the switch. We are talking about register attached. Okay, so what exactly it expects? It's expecting a string name. So we will give, since our attached property's name is command property. So we are just taking out the property from here. We'll copy it and paste it. This is standard nomenclature. Okay. So what is the type of this property? So we are going to say the type of the property is iCommand, since command is a iCommand type. Okay. Okay. And type of the owner. So type of the owner is our command provider. Okay. And it's saying property metadata. What is the property metadata? Actually, we can pass a lot of things over here, but for this demonstration, we will pass none. Okay, that's it. So this is the syntax for attached property. But in this line, we are saying something like dependency property dot register attached with a property name command. So what exactly is that? So if you see in our dependency property demo, we have actually created a simple property, okay, called command, and we have just getting and setting the value in it, okay. But in your attached property is not that simple, so we have to tweak our application a little bit for that. So what we are going to do right now is, so dependency property will have two methods right now, okay. So what we're going to have right now is we are going to create two methods, okay. So the public static and the return type as the type of the attached property is iCommand. So we are going to say iCommand. So here is the command name. So we will say get command and the complete dependency object. Okay. And there will be another method also, public static void set command, right? So it will take the dependency object, object, and it will take another thing, that is the command value. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. So right now there is a problem, it's not returning anything, that's okay. And we will say return dependency object dot get value, and here it is, our command property. So these methods are nothing but wrapper around the inbuilt methods. And what is saying? Cannot implicitly type convert. Okay, so we'll try to cast it explicitly. Okay, whatever. Now let's go ahead and have what is set command. So we'll see the object dot set value. Okay, set value, it is expecting our dependency property TP, which is our command property. Okay, and the value is object value. So it's expecting object value. Okay, let's see, because my command is also object should not write, and we will try to build it. Okay, so it's succeeded. The build is successful. Okay, so the build is successful. Now let's go ahead and see if we can directly use the attach property, because that's the whole purpose, right? So we should be able to use this attach property. Okay, so let's go ahead and come to a main Windows channel. Okay, and watch. It's not that simple. We have to provide the class reference. Okay, we had done that earlier, but if you can see, this says dependency property examples dot the solutions. Okay, so we already have the reference ready. So what we are going to do, we are given this as a name as custom. So just for priority, I will rename that to attached solution. Okay, and after that I'm just going to, here is the list box. So in that list box, see, earlier we are using the custom list box, but right now we're just going to use attached property. So here I'm going to use our attached solution, command providers, okay, and the command which we have created, and that's it. We can right now use binding, and yep. So this is our attached property. This takes away everything. Right now also, if I want to create, attach this to a cat control, okay, I can do the same thing. Attach solutions, command providers, dot command equal to, now my binding, click command tab, again, because a tab doesn't have the command directly. So here also we can use our attach property. So this is our advantage. Like once you started using, you'll be able to understand, because if we are not going to use the attach property at this point in time, if we would have used our dependency property, then we might have to create a custom tab control, create a dependency property for that, then use that custom control over here. We have to take the reference of custom and we have to add the reference of custom control in the XML namespace, and then we have to use that. If it again review, if it is a to review anything, you have to create a custom control, add our dependency property, add the reference in the channel, use that custom control. So if you're going to use a dependency property, this is the normal solution we are going to use. This is not a very flexible thing. So for that, we are going to use attach property. Once we have created attach property, that can be attached to any property. Sorry, any control. So this is the main difference. And if you still want to understand how this command works when you click on something, what exactly happens, then you can go to the video what is MVVM, sample MVVM with WPF and silver line, so that way you will be able to get the whole picture. This is just about the attached property. So once again, just go back, refresh yourself with dependency property so that you'll be able to get a clear picture on attached property. And also don't forget, if you are not sure how the command thing works, go ahead and have watch the video about MVVM, the demonstration. So I'm going to provide the link for both of them. Enjoy. And if you have any comments, if you want to know anything, just don't forget, just put a comment in the YouTube, or you can go to our website 3sharp.net. Over there you can put your comments over there if you want anything, if you have any doubts, don't forget. And also it would be really a great help if you can like the video and subscribe to our channel, because we will keep updating the latest .NET and C# videos. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.